It's me, I'm in my polytunnel for a change. It's the 10th of September 2021. I just thought I'd bring you along for a quick look at my okra. Oh, sorry about the hand. My okra's starting to go and flower again, and I love them. They're very pretty, and these are the flowers. See that? And it's the start of it, and as you can see, it's like a light yellow colour with like weird red veins, and it's because this type of okra is burgundy, it's called. So that's why it has the flower like that, but when it opens up it's like a hibiscus flower, ever so pretty, really like them. Two flowers on the other one. System's running. I've got a load of melons as well. I just wanted to show you because I'm excited. I've always wanted to grow melons, and here we go. I got tiny little ones last year, but they didn't really do anything. Well, these ones are actually growing, and they're watermelons, I believe. There's two different sorts, I think, or I thought I grew three, but I think there's only two in here. So we got watermelons and we've got cantaloupe, and I think the other one was like a gala. Actually, I think I grew a tiger melon as well, like a Spanish tiger melon, but I don't know whether many of them grew or not. So anyway, I think this one's the watermelon. There's one, two, three. There's quite a big one there. I'm hoping the weather will stay warm and they'll keep growing because there's quite a few little ones. And then the other type, there are loads of flowers on it, but there's also some little tiny melons, and I don't want to touch them because they'll fall off. It'll just be my luck. There's also this weird cucumber that's there, that's growing as well. I've got tomatoes in the other, whoops, let's bring you back round here. I've got tomatoes in the other media beds. Still not growing lettuce because it doesn't work because it's too hot. It's cooling down now, so I'm going to try again and grow some different things, some different veg in the floating raft beds. I'll just show you here, the kohlrabi are growing as well. That white one needs to come out, and so does the purple. The giant Prague, that's this one here, they're growing, and they're starting to fill out, which is really nice. Looking forward to eating them. I have got some cuttings in the system, and they're lemon cuttings, and there's or lemon or calamansi, and there's three of them and they're all growing. There are a few little strawberry plants still in the floating raft beds as well, which I've got to take out and put in the main pots. Still got tomatoes going in the beds. The worm bin, I chopped it in half and I took out an awful lot of the compost, so it's only got half of it there, but it's absolutely rammed full of worms. I'm going to do something with that and move it perhaps. As I say, the system's going well. The fish are all right. It rained yesterday, so we got a bit of a top-up rain as well. My banana tree is still growing, and I still haven't moved it, but I am going to move it. It's got 5 babies on the bottom now, growing all the way around the bottom. I've got my Thai peppers. They're called dragon peppers, and I'm looking forward to them ripening. I think they go different colours, so I'm going to wait for a bit. But they're actual Thai peppers. And then I've got my cafe lime down there, and it's for when you make a Thai curry, you put the lime leaves in at the end to make it nice and yummy. So that's what I'm doing with that. And the other one is the calamansi, which is here, and it actually has like a little orange tangerine on. But if you pick them when they're young, as they start to get a little bit of orangey colour to them, but they are green, they're sharp, they're sweet, and they're amazing if you just like slice them in half, or not even slice it in half, but put a whole slice in it, and then give it a squeeze straight into your rum and have some neat rum with one of them in. Oh, it's just amazing. So I grew things that I like to eat or I like to use, and that's what I'm using them for. I've still got a cucumber over there as well, and that's still growing. Weird cucumbers, they're giant weird ones, make you ever so thirsty and make you burp a lot, and I burp a lot anyway, so that's probably not the best thing, but there we are. There's also a goji berry, and this one here is my moringa tree, and it's growing leaves, and it'll probably do some sort of weird flower. The avocado tree is still growing like crazy, and again I think I'm going to have to take that out and plant it somewhere else because it's just too big. It's just taken over. So yeah, in here it's all growing really well. The fish, I've got about 1 million babies. I keep collecting them out of the other, I don't know if you can see down there, out of the other tanks, and there's loads of babies in there, so you can see little tiny ones and big ones swimming about. The little tiny ones are just exact replicas of the parents, and they're really pretty and really nice, and there's, like I say, there's about 20 of them, I should think. The parents, there's probably about 25-30 of them. I potted up strawberries the other day, and I did a little video of potting up strawberries. I've still got some strawberries on my strawberry plants. These are the parent plants, and over there are the runners, and there's 110. There's probably a few more than 110, but they're all growing already, and I only potted them up the other day, so that's nice. As I say, I've still got some strawberries, some runners in the actual system. My tomatoes are growing like crazy still, and I get a few every couple of days. I get a few Tiger Ale, Pink King, Marmalade, Roma, and Aperitif. I think that's the ones I've got growing. I did try and grow some others, but obviously I didn't get them, and I've got what I've got, so that's nice anyway, and everything is growing well. I just wanted to show you the melons because I'm just excited that I've got melons growing, and that I've got okra that's got flowers on as well. I've got lots to do in here. I'm going to switch it round and move the worm bin. Let's take you back in a minute. I'm going to move the worm bin, and I'm going to put it underneath the bathtub up there. No, I'm not. I'm going to put the worm bin in the bathtub on the end here. I'm going to put another bathtub underneath that bathtub, and not bother buying another tank. I'll just put the bathtub underneath, and when the water has done the nitrification process, it will run into a bath underneath, which will then run out and run into my gutter system. That's the idea anyway. So I've got enough bathtubs in here. I've just got to move one to underneath there, and tidy it all up in here. I've got a chest of drawers so that I can keep all my knickknacks and anything to do with the aquaponics system and that, just to keep it tidy, because I do understand that I look like a slob in here because it's a bit of a mess. No, I don't really care. Well, I do. I'd like it to be tidy, but I am a bit messy when it comes to doing everything, and it's just a polytunnel. So yeah, I'm gonna tidy it up, put the drawers up, move my table and all that so it's ready for the winter, put a new floor in my shed as well because I don't want to be poddling around in mud and water. Get the wood burning stove all set for the winter as well. I've got a load of logs out there that I need to cut up as well. So yeah, so that I've got something to heat my polytunnel to grow my melons. So it's exciting stuff anyway. Out in the field, I'm doing lots of cuttings as well that I'm going to start selling bits out the gate again. I've got my evening primrose there. I've got a couple of giant Hebes that I've just started doing cuttings of. I'll take you along for a very quick cutting tour. So they're cuttings and seedlings when I'm gardening other people's gardens. I find cuttings and seedlings and a bit of that. So I plant them up, and the idea is that I'll sell them on as soon as they've grown through a bit. When you're doing cuttings, I'm just going to show you here. These are all Hebes. Let's go with these. Okay, so a Hebe cutting, basically you just break it off or cut it off, take all the bottom leaves off the plant like that, and then if it's got any flowers or any buds on it, pinch them out as well, and then basically you just jam it in like that, push it down, and it'll grow some roots off it, and it'll grow. That one there's a Pittosporum seedling, so that one grew from a seed, and the others, some of these are seedlings as well. So they'll all grow through, but there's a nice mixture of different things down there, and it's just things that grow, and they're easy to grow. There's some penstemons, there's some bottle brush, there's just lots of different things, and cuttings are very easy to do. Like I say, just take you along, we'll show you a quick one. This is this giant Hebe bush. If I can just cut, there we go, snap it off. You heard that snap. There we go. It's actually not, I'm not even showing you. It's not got any leaves on that bit until you get to the end. So that's quite a good piece, and I can just jam that in a flower pot. In fact, we'll do it in this one, look. Let's jam it in there. Like that. And that's it. That is a cutting. Done. And it'll grow. probably, and if it doesn't, there's loads more. And they will grow. If you're unsure of how many to put in, just put in twice as many. 5's a good number. 5 of the same cutting, you're guaranteed to probably get one. That sounded bad, isn't it? You're guaranteed to probably get one. You'll probably get one. You might get all 5. If you've got green fingers, sometimes you can plant everything and it grows. Like I plant everything and it just grows. It's great. Nature's a wonderful thing. Just plant it and let it grow. Give it water, air, sunshine. That's it. And that's as easy as it can be, isn't it? So hope everyone's well. I'm just spinning round and round there. More Hebes. Got some daisies. I'm pointing at my demijohns as well. I picked a bucket of blackberries. I'm going to do blackberry wine, I think. And so they're free and they're just on the hedge. Anyway, hope everybody's well. Cheers.